So I watched the new Superman, and I have many, many thoughts. Right? It's Guardians of the Galaxy with Superman in it. And so that means it's all kind of a mess. The super dog is a terrible dog, is a dog that does not, like an idiot dog. Supergirl is a drunken teenage brat, James Gunn. He is not the right person for this film because James Gunn is not capable of delving, he's just not.
If you thought kryptonite was Superman's biggest weakness, wait until you see what happens when Ben Shapiro picks up a microphone.
David Corenswet is charming, he has good physical presence.
Because this time, Superman didn't face Lex Luthor, he faced something far more dangerous. A logic-slinging, sarcasm-loaded conservative with a Twitter army and zero patience for woke nonsense.
Right, it's Guardians of the Galaxy with Superman in it. And so that means it's all kind of a mess. It's an overstuffed movie in every way. It's visually overstuffed. In terms of plot, the plot holes are big enough to drive a truck through them.
And the results were catastrophic. For Superman, that is. The new Superman movie promised hope, heroism, and high stakes. What it delivered? A glorified intergalactic dating app wrapped in a cape. And Ben? He tore through it like a heat-seeking missile of reason, precision, and pure disgust. Let's start with the first bombshell.
His parents sent him there to dominate the life on Earth as an alien invasion, essentially, and to create a harem of Earth women to have his many babies.
Well, sign me.
Superman's mission from his Kryptonian parents. No longer about truth, justice, or even Earth's survival. Nope. Now it's about spreading his alien seed. That's right. Kal-El is basically sent to Earth as a cosmic stud farm project, a breeding machine in spandex. And Ben didn't even flinch. He simply leaned in and said the quiet part out loud. His parents want him to create a harem of Earth women. Translation: we went from Last Son of Krypton to Intergalactic Bachelor in Paradise. This isn't just a rewrite, it's a total character assassination. And Shapiro calls it out with surgical accuracy. Why does every legacy character have to be reduced to either a joke or a vessel for someone else's ideology? Superman is no longer a hero. He's a punchline, and not even a good one. Then comes Supergirl.
Supergirl is a drunken teenage brat.
Remember her as the powerful, courageous cousin of Superman? Not anymore. In this cinematic dumpster fire, she's introduced at the very end, barely speaks, and acts like a hungover college freshman who wandered onto the set by mistake. Ben's takedown? Lethal. He doesn't rage, he just sighs. And that sigh, that silence, that says more than 1,000 think pieces. Because when your second most important character shows up slurring and stumbling like she just lost her phone at Coachella, maybe your franchise has lost the plot. Literally. And if you thought the character arcs were bad, wait until you hear about the tone. This movie doesn't know what it wants to be. Is it a gritty reboot? A Marvel-style comedy? A space opera? A teen drama? A political statement? All of the above? Ben slams it with a classic. It's Guardians of the Galaxy with Superman in it. Translation? Cheap jokes, forced emotional beats, and plot holes you could fly a spaceship through. It's like they poured Red Bull on the script and hoped the chaos would pass as genius.
The super dog is a terrible dog, is a dog that does not, like an idiot dog. Like way worse than my dog Happy. My dog Happy, way better than this dog, and my dog makes trouble. This dog is a mess.
Krypto the super dog, absolutely destroyed. Not just in the movie, but by Ben personally. Shapiro, with maximum pettiness, compares Krypto to his own dog, Happy, and delivers the verbal equivalent of rolling up a newspaper and smacking the writing team on the nose. Bad dog, lazy writing, go sit in the corner. It's savage, it's petty, it's perfect. But nothing matches the takedown of Lex Luthor, the greatest criminal mind in the DC universe, reduced to a real estate scammer.
Lex Luthor is obviously the smartest person in the film. So smart, he can create his own universes. It's a major plot point. And he is concerned about a relatively small piece of land occupied by third worlders. This is his big plan.
His big villain arc, trying to steal land from a bunch of third world citizens. That's right. Lex Luthor has gone from master of science and metaphysics to cheap Bond villain with a Zillow addiction. And Ben absolutely eviscerates it. That's his master plan? He scoffs. It's rhetorical, but we all know the answer. Number. That's not a plan. That's a plotline from a rejected Law and Order episode. But the real fatal blow, the moment that summarizes the entire woke disaster, Superman saving a chipmunk while a building collapses.
The entire building will fall, and he will stop the building from falling to save one person or a chipmunk who is in the way. But it's an entire building full of people, so presumably all those people are dead.
Let that image sit with you. A skyscraper falls, screams, dust, chaos, and our hero, he's saving a chipmunk. Because symbolism, because feelings, because focus group-tested empathy optics. Ben doesn't yell. He just delivers the line flatly, and it hits like a freight train. Everyone else in the building is dead. And there it is. The heart of the problem, performative morality replacing actual heroism. Because this isn't about Superman anymore. This is about the death of myth. Superman was supposed to be the North Star of modern storytelling. Strong, humble, incorruptible. A man of principle in a world of compromise. But now, he's been replaced by a half-baked, emotionally confused puppet with zero identity and infinite self-doubt. A metaphor, not a man. Ben Shapiro doesn't just mock the movie, he unravels it. Brick by ideological brick, he exposes what Hollywood thinks is brave storytelling for what it really is, cowardly pandering. A desperate attempt to stay relevant by turning icons into soapboxes. They don't write heroes anymore, they write hashtags with abs. And let's not pretend this is accidental.
James Gunn. He is not the right person for this film because James Gunn is not capable of he's not capable of delving into a single character and examining his motivations.
This is what happens when studios chase trends instead of truth. When every character has to be edgy, damaged, or reimagined to fit a narrative nobody asked for. You don't need a cape to see where this is going. You just need 5 minutes of Shapiro's commentary, and it's devastating. He doesn't scream, he doesn't rage, he just slices. With logic, with timing, with that unmistakable, are you kidding me tone that only Ben can deliver. And what's left after the dust settles? Not Superman, not a franchise, just wreckage. And maybe one very confused chipmunk. Ben Shapiro didn't just destroy woke Superman, he autopsied the entire movement behind it. He peeled back the CGI and exposed the hollow core underneath. This isn't art. This isn't vision. This is algorithmic pandering dressed up as cultural evolution. So now, the world's greatest superhero has been turned into a glorified social experiment, and Hollywood wants you to clap for it. But Ben, he's not clapping. He's calling time of death. And maybe, just maybe, he's doing what Superman should have done all along. Standing up for what's real, what's timeless, and what actually matters. Because in the end, it wasn't Lex Luthor who took Superman down. It was a guy in a suit, holding a mic, with the most dangerous weapon of all, the truth. So if you're tired of Hollywood turning legends into laughingstocks, stick around. Because this isn't just about Superman, it's about every icon they're dragging down with him. Hit that subscribe button for more brutal breakdowns, savage roasts, and the truth they don't want you to hear. We're just getting started.